Good evening, and thanks so much for choosing Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Zach Seminar. The Southern Miss women's basketball team has announced their 2019-2020 schedule that will feature 15 games at Reed Greene Coliseum. Southern Miss's 44th season of basketball will kick off Tuesday, November the 5th against William Carey at 11 a.m. The Lady Eagles host Ole Miss at home on November 19th, and they'll visit National Power Mississippi State in Game 2 of the year on November the 9th. USM will open the conference season January 4th when they host La Tech. They'll close out the season with 3 straight road games at FAU, FIU, and Louisiana Tech. The Southern Miss women's soccer team fell to Missouri by a final score of 1-0 on Thursday night to open the 2019 season. Missouri jumped out to an early lead in just the second minute, but Kendall Minich did her best to keep USM in the game, but the Golden Eagles got just 6 shots off in defeat. USM continues their long road trip to start the season when they visit Southeast Missouri State on a Sunday afternoon. The Mississippi State women's soccer team pounced quickly, then buried Alabama A&M in the second half en route to last night's season-opening 4-0 shutout win. Michaela Waldner scored the game's first 2 goals, while Zakira McGillivray and Sam Stiglemeyer added their first goals of the season. The victory gave the program its 100th victory in team history. Dogs right back at it tomorrow night when they host BYU. The Ole Miss Lady Rebels controlled the ball throughout opening night, earning a 2-0 shutout win themselves over North Alabama on Thursday night. Channing Foster got the scoring started for Ole Miss on a PK. Then freshman Mo O'Connor added some insurance in the second half. Rebels will hit the road for their next contest that's set for Sunday night in Memphis. With the start of the 2019 season just 8 days away, Mississippi State football and basketball have been hit hard with NCAA sanctions following a lengthy investigation. Both teams have been placed on 3 years probation due to academic misconduct that included a tutor aiding 10 members of the football team and 1 basketball player in an online chemistry course last fall. The NCAA and MSU found that the part-time tutor completed multiple assignments, exams, and in some cases nearly the entire course for student athletes. The tutor charged cash payments for the work in the range of $60 to $350. Both football and men's basketball will vacate wins as part of the resolution. Further penalties for the football team include a $5,000 fine in addition to a fine of up to 1% of the program's budget for the year. The team will also lose a pair of scholarships the next 2 years in addition to the loss of official visits. Men's basketball team also receiving similar penalties, including a reduction of 1 scholarship next year. All involved student athletes must also conduct a 1 rules education session on the consequences of the academic misconduct. Before the news dropped today, Mississippi State head coach Joe Moorhead met with the media yesterday to announce that Tommy Stevens had won the starting quarterback spot after an incredible battle against Keaton Thompson. Moorhead went into depth about the battle and how it played out over the last few weeks.
And we said the decision-making was going to come down to who can create explosive plays, who can minimize turnovers, and who can throw the ball with the best accuracy on a consistent manner. Tommy jumped out of the gate strong at the beginning of camp, closing into the first scrimmage. KT kind of closed the gap and had a real nice first scrimmage. And, from that point forward, Tommy created separation, continued to do that towards the tail end of camp.
So it'll be Tommy Stevens under center next Saturday at 11 a.m. down in New Orleans against Louisiana.